All right, chess fam, let's try this again. I should have the chat up and ready to go. Yeah, let's go. Third match. We're going to try to not blunder everything under the sun on this one. Chat should be pulled up and ready to go. We're going to go a 30-minute rapid match. Hopefully give me a little bit more time to think compared to the other matches. The goal on this one, not blunder. Stop blundering. The last two matches I actually had a decent advantage in the first half and pretty much just threw everything away. So, yeah. So let's find an opponent. All right, here we go. White pieces. All right, they're just gonna go ahead and lead off with that right away. That's cool, whatever. Put some pressure on. I don't know why I'm trying to move so quickly. I just need to slow down. Just slow down. Bringing out the queen. Part of the problem is I just constantly want to pull the trigger. Just always on the next move, I just want to pull the trigger, pull the trigger, pull the trigger. Can I do something like this? Play the pawn move, put some pressure on. Yeah, that's a good call. They'll play here, that's fine. I don't need castle. If I take here, I like that the piece is like beating to the beat. If I go here, they can't go there, they can't go there because they can't go there, can't go there. It seems weird, but I'm gonna try it. So now I'm up 4 pieces of material. I could do this, but then I wouldn't be able to capture their queen once they defend. All right. Late castle. like to get this piece up out of here. Get this bishop moved out. Just don't blunder. I don't think I've blundered yet. So if I go here, got a free attack there and there. What does happen? Alright, cool. Yeah, that's great. Don't know what happened there, but whatever. So if I go here, making a play there. It is a free pawn. I just don't like moving up so far so fast. It's kind of the hesitation I have with it. I don't want to move this pawn up because that gives them, for instance, there. Yeah, I think I just, man. I mean, it's free. I should take it, right? Now I don't need to take there. This song gives me definite Minecraft vibes. Man, I hate pushing these pieces up so far, but what if I just move up here? Kind of puts the king in a hard spot. Protect with one of my rooks. Bring this up, bring this up. I could also protect, yeah. Got options, we've got options. My dog wants to play chess. You want to play chess? Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. He's the star of the show. Alright, Charlie. Change the angle so that people can see you. What do you think? What are we going to do next? What are we going to do next? What are we going to do next? What do you think? What? What? Did they just give up a fork? I mean, I want material, I can take a piece, they can't defend it, and then I'm going to be able to take another piece, and it's check. They can take this back, but I'm going to be up so much material. Oh, and they didn't take back. What? This is phenomenal. That's very good. Very, very, very good. Okay, they can't really take with anything. Let's get these pieces out of here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, and somebody wasn't even here. Goodness. Goodness, goodness. All right, let's see. So we got the first win here. Love watching the eval bar. So apparently whatever they did there was already an inaccuracy, probably because they weren't defending this pawn. Realistically, I could have taken the pawn right there, putting pressure back on their knight. Which is why I didn't like that I did that. I guarantee it thinks I should have taken that, which I get it. They could have taken, traded off there. They could have taken that. That's completely undefended. And I noticed that at the moment after I did that move. Realized I was an idiot. And then whoopsies. Liked that. Oh, it really liked that. I guarantee it wanted me to trade here. I guarantee it wanted me to take it and trade. Oh, I guess that didn't change the eval. That's good. They just gave it up. Let's see if anything changes. It's basically a lost match. I mean, this had to have sealed it right here. I mean, they just give it up. They just blunder into it. Another fork. And instead of taking, they should have taken right here. If they take, they've actually got something to work with. But they didn't. They went like that. Goodness. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. Well, that was a short match. Alright, let's see if we get another one set up here. Let's see what we can do. Keeps giving me an error on some rendering issues. I don't know what that's all about. So we'll see. But we'll find another rapid game. We'll do just one more. I guess this will be quick if this one ends quick as well, but we'll see. Everybody's rocking a Scandinavian defense. Like, my last match was so terrible. My last match was so terrible that I think it's got me up against some different people now, so we'll see. See if they take theirs, take that, they've got that, take there, they've got that. If I move this up and they take, it's got that. If they come down, I can take, yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Trick. Oh, they gotta take. I fully expect this. Let's see if I can play chess with a dog on my lap here. Yeah, that's what I expected there. That'll actually defend that pawn anyway, which is okay in my book. If they do anything other than move their queen out of here, I have the queen, right? They can't go there, they can't go there, they can't go there, they can't go there, 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 can't go there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Put the pressure there. They can go there, they can't go there. I guess this, I think this just kicks the queen out, right? they move in here, I take with this guy. If they move anywhere else, pawns are there. If they take here, they take there. I mean, they can move to... No, yeah, they can't move there. Because of that, they can't move there. Yeah, so they just need to keep backing this out. I guess this looks really good. Unless I'm missing something, I should have a ton of advantage. You can hear my messengers. I'm messaging people on the side here. Okay. So let's see if we can make something dangerous happen. I can move this up to a more central position. They're going to try to come on this backside. If they come here, they can't attack. They can't attack. They get taken. They can't really do anything. I just need to make the right moves now. Like a grumbling, snoring dog. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I could move this pawn up to free up this bishop because it's still, this pawn is still protected by this knight. And I guess by this queen. I have so many pawns moved up though if I do that. Is that really what I want to do? I need to free up that bishop though to do something. I think that's the better option. This is an open file. Let's try that. And we should be good now that we have non-copyrighted music playing the entire time. I think that's all I could do there. I didn't have any other pieces that could block that route. Do. Again, they can't go here, they can't go there, they can't go there, they can't do anything. There we go. Yeah, clickbaited. Give it up for the Charlie. He's looking at me weird. Okay, Charlie, where do I go? Tell me what to do. Where do I go? Dogs get views. Dogs are not clickbait because they're worth it. Right? He's busy thinking through his own last chess match. Okay. We're locking in now. Now it's serious. Now we're actually gonna be serious. Anything cute, easy views? Heck yeah, man. I just need to figure out a way to keep the dog like on my shoulder or something while I'm playing, so then it's just there all the time and I don't have to work up a sweat having that thing sitting on my lap the whole time. Okay, let's see what we got. I didn't want to have to do that, but we did. I guess let's just start opening things up. As the dogs start growling in the background. Give them cool hats. That goes against every fiber of my animal owner being. But at the same time, you're probably right. Question is, does he look better in like a fedora? Or do we go full like embrace the West Coast and do a cowboy hat? Or I don't know. Like a coonskin cap? Can you say that? Is that PC? Can you say that now? A raccoon skin cap? Different hat every stream. Dang, that's such a good idea. Unfortunately, I don't think my $0 budget can handle that. This is another one. So my last match was like this too. It's like, do I want to sit here and just push the snot out of this pawn and just force them to do something? I don't know. C4, they jump in with the C4. It's not a bad move. Now do I play this? Stop. As the dogs try wrestling. I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's no way they're dumb enough to take, right? Like, that doesn't happen. There's no world where that happens and I just give their queen for free, right? I'm really feeling the free use YouTube studio music. It's probably gonna find a way to just pull this playlist up on my car, Apple CarPlay, while I'm driving around. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I can take this now, do I? I mean, I see what they want to do. They want to come here and put me in another check. I mean, me moving here doesn't really change that. If they go into check, you know. That's true. So you just have like one sacrificial channel that is completely demonetized all the time, nonstop. Is that what I'm hearing? So I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna come here to check again. Oh, why don't I just do this? Just go back. Right? So Frank, you missed the other two. Like I've played, I don't know, an intermediate amount of chess. I don't know how you'd say it, but like I'll get scores like 1,000 or something. You know, if I'm playing like some random person or playing a bot or whatever, like decent rounds. I take my time to think about it, and then I come on here and my first two matches. My first one was a 254 rated, which is terrible. The game defaults you at like 400 when you start. So the first match is 254, and then the next match even worse, and it was rated like 100. Just absolutely, like I didn't even know they really got that low. So if we can get some back-to-back wins, that'd be kind of nice, and just not make stupid mistakes every time. Oh, the live streams don't record the unless I'm just interesting. Go. Thumbs. Yeah, what are they good for? Absolutely nothing. I think that's a song, right? Well, I clearly suck at chess too, so don't worry about that. So now that they did that, they blocked themselves in, right? So do I want to just go up here and take this as a free pawn? But let's think. So where could they go? They could go to here, and there. Okay, here to there, there to there. And from there, what would they do? Come to here? Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Come to here. They have a move there. Yeah, I don't know. See, if they come here, I can just take with other pieces. They come here, I can take with other pieces. They come there, it doesn't really matter. Nice. Yeah, all the pro guys, you'll hear them talk about like the main line or like the book moves or whatever. There's like prefigured streams of moves and stuff like that. There's some openings for white and black where I maybe have the first couple moves, but then beyond that it's like terrible. So sometimes I'll have a pretty decent advantage in the first third. Sometimes I can keep that momentum into the half, and then usually I make like two massive mistakes. And when you watch it in hindsight, you just see the eval bar move its way up, and all of a sudden it's like, boop, and it just flatlines the whole rest of the time, and it's brutal. Yeah, chess is tough. Chess is tough. I like it though because then once you get something together, or you get a move like a fork where you get, let's say, a knight in a good spot. Like pretend this pawn isn't here and you had your knight right here. It technically could hit on that piece, or that piece, and they're in check, so they'd either have to take back or whatever. But getting a fork is kind of cool. That feels good. It feels like you have all the power and you just totally rip them apart. So I'm up material. I could take again, and then they would take. Retreating it doesn't do anything there, so I'd have to retreat it back to here. Let's see, is there something more vicious? Do I have a way to put them in check? No. Do I have a way to capture? What's a more aggressive move I can take? If I go here, they capture, I capture, but then they can just capture back. So So we're probably not quite ready for that yet. Guess let's just play safe and get this piece out of here. Do that. Yeah, that's fine. We can take there, take there. So like here, they technically have a fork on that piece and that piece. They can't take that one without me capturing them back, so I'm not too worried about that. They take here, capture back. I mean, so it's not that big of a deal. I guess if they go here, I can capture back, then they can take, but then I can take. So yeah, I'm not really too concerned about this piece because everything's pretty well defended. If they bring this piece here, I give up a pawn, but I can take the knight back. If they go here, I give up a pawn, but I take the knight back. They can attack with the queen, but if they do, then I capture their queen. So, I mean, have at it, I guess. I can put pressure there. But if I put pressure there, I have nothing to defend that piece right now. So I think what I'm gonna do is, what if I move up to here, putting pressure on everything else? Then the next move I could move, no, because that ruins my defense there. Norway soccer player guy. I have a feeling there's a lot of clips about a lot of soccer player guys right now. So that's kind of a defending piece. I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess that up. So I'll do this. Thought being, I could potentially bring this up, then it's defended, but then it's also attacking the queen. If they try to play the pawn down, then I just capture the queen. Okay, so that's not bad. So they're trying to attack this piece. So their plan is to go here. Take, take, take. Yeah, who cares? What's his name? If I Google massive Viking beast, I'm kind of afraid what might come up. Figure out his name and I'll Google him. Oh, Holland. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, he's like one of the top dudes. So what's a 4? I'm up 3 right now. If I let them take, I could take. Yeah, it's kind of sissy in that regard. I used to play it back in the day. And yeah, there are some rules that are kind of weak. It's like you can't be too close to them in front of everyone else. Heaven forbid you're faster than everyone else. Could move this back here. Oh man, yeah. I mean, they're doing a good job, right? You'd think that'd be priority number 1, is get ahead of the defense, but I guess not. I mean, do I just move this piece? If he goes up there to attack, I mean, we'll try it. We'll try it. I mean, what's there to lose? the match and all of my dignity. That's all. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. I love that my chat is just spammed with you being the #1 fan because you are by default the only person in the chat. I hope I have that set up correctly so that when this saves and I edit and repost it as like a content video, I hope it keeps the chat. I don't know if it'll keep the chat. I guess the live stream version that it hangs on to will probably keep it. But... So here they're trying to be aggressive, and I mean, I think they're just trying to tackle pieces, but I mean, they hung the rook, and then that's check, so that's good. So the last match, I was gearing up. I was like 1 or 2 moves away from, just like that, like 1 or 2 moves away from checkmating them, and they resigned. So I'm happy with that. You missed it last time when I explained that I'm absolutely too cheap to pay for a chess.com account, because, I mean, look at how bad I am. So why would I pay for that? So we'll come in here, we'll look at the eval. Whoa, heyo. So I'm up to a 348 now, apparently, so I'll take it. Clawing our way back to the starting point. Yeah, pay for chess. Chess.com actually has a lot of really cool stuff built in for like content creator stuff and whatever, but you can actually learn quite a bit too, because it'll have more in-depth stuff. Where if I did a full game review, like right now you'll be able to see this eval bar, where right now it shows that the match is split 50-50 basically as far as who's got the advantage. But it'll do a full analysis, and you can see a little chart on how that changes, and it'll give you descriptions on what are considered bad moves or great moves or good moves or blunders, which are like really crappy. And it's a pretty good way to learn. You can do one of those every day, but... Right? That's right. Chess.com. Hit me up. Hit me up. You have my email because you needed it for me to set up an account. So as you'll see, like, what's interesting here with the eval bar, it actually shows white has a slight advantage because they get to go first. But once some of the initial moves are on the table, that pretty much balances out. Like, that's what's funny is... I've seen this before, and I've seen other streamers talk about it. People bring their queens out way too early, and you see the eval bar is already like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So, Enigma 99X, sorry, but yeah, it didn't like that. So things kind of bounced around a little bit. That apparently was an absolutely losing move. I don't know what else they really expected me to do. I mean, maybe they just wanted me to play like that. Yeah, it looks like that's what they wanted me to do. Which I guess if they would have taken that, then I could take that. So, but I played like that, which basically made a trade. So I guess that's something to keep in mind for later. It's like, okay, yeah, I can hit that square with this piece, but why not just move the pawn? If they take the pawn, then I can... So I'm mostly curious to see where things start to really derail. Still pretty even right here. See, pretty much any time they do a big move with their queen this early, you see the eval bar just tip. So, yeah, I don't know what they wanted there. But I mean, that's good for me to keep in mind too, is if I see big moves from somebody else's queen right out the gate, just watch for what the best move is to punish them, because there's probably one out there. Okay, so actually I'm surprised that it liked that I moved my queen. It didn't hurt me too much there, so it must have recognized the threat coming in. Just back my bishop right back out. That was an inaccuracy. So what did it want? What did it want me to do here? Something else. Are you being sarcastic or do you get why? So basically, for instance, this is using like the big chess engines in the sky sort of thing, right? So millions and millions and millions and millions of chess games. It uses all that data and the computers crunch it. And these databases have kind of figured out what the best lines are. So it kind of knows the answer to the puzzle. So with every move somebody makes, whether it was the right move to make or not, will tilt this. So like you see here, I've got a bit of an advantage over here. Exactly. It's just the stats over time, and then it changes everything. Because one move, like they moved that, apparently it wanted them to do something else because they just lost some of their advantage. So I backed up. Apparently that's probably what it wanted me to do, or at least as a safe bet, because I got a little bit there, but it stayed pretty much the same. It did not like that at all. There must have been a more accurate move for my my rook here, but it didn't completely tank my odds. I'm attacking the queen, and you'll see it kind of bounce back and forth. So at first it was like, ooh, that doesn't look good. And then it came back to, okay, maybe that's not so bad. Yeah, so what's funny is you see it think a little bit more. Yeah, they just gave up that piece. Yeah, so that obviously didn't do them well. And that, yeah, that was the deal breaker right there. So you see, like, they don't even have any advantage now at this point, and it's because they left their rook hanging in the corner, which thankfully I saw. Normally I would miss this kind of thing because I'm that good. So normally I would miss this. But bringing that in, they just resigned. If they hadn't resigned there, what could they have done? All they could have really done is moved. Yeah, I guess he couldn't move there because of that. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. What would I have done here at this point? I could do something like that. Yeah, I don't know what I would do. Yeah, I like that screen. I like that screen. Cool. So I guess we'll just leave it off at those two matches for today. Yeah, I'll trim some of this stuff up, but glad we were able to get back-to-back wins. Frank, it was probably all thanks to you. It's probably all thanks to you. And maybe like 80-20. It was 80% you, 20% Charlie. So I guess if we get some more love in the chat next time, we'll get some Charlie. You want a second? What do you mean a second stream? Do you want a second stream with Charlie? Should we get like a 24/7 doggo cam? Gotta stream at 8 hours minimum. Yeah, maybe not tonight. Maybe on like some random Saturday night when my wife is gone. But cool. All right, I think we're gonna call it there.